Pedro, you are up. Okay, got your image right here. I do not see your written requirement. We do have a written requirement for this assignment, and it's shown right here. Include a few sentences, and just read this right here. And please remember to include this with your submission. It's pretty important that you pay attention and really follow assignment specifications to the T, because you'll be expected to do so in a studio. So, missing details in specification sheets in a studio is kind of a kiss of death for a designer. So I really, really want you to pay attention to project specifications and really adhering to those throughout each and every one of your submissions throughout the rest of this class, okay? And then we jump over here to your work. So we have your work, and we have this guy right here, Flippin' Foods, Fred, and I talked about this, and okay, so we got a problem, and the problem is this, and then we learned about resolution, we learned about vector graphics versus raster graphics in week 1. We also learned that Photoshop is a program specifically developed to work with raster images, meaning it's developed to work with photographs, raster images, bitmap images, pixels, as it were. Vector graphics are something that is completely different. Vector graphics are created in Illustrator, and they're not photographs. These are all vector graphics. Okay, so in other words, these are not photographs of actual items, and that's what we need. Okay, otherwise you could just do this in Illustrator. It wouldn't make any sense at all to do it in Photoshop using vector graphics. This is a really super important foundational underpinning of this class. It's one of the course objectives and one of the course outcomes. It's very important for you to understand this. If you don't, please get with me. We can meet, we can Skype, we can do something, but you have got to understand the difference between vector and raster graphics to successfully continue on through this assignment as well as the course. Very, very important. We're using photographs, not illustrations. Okay, other than that, that's what I would be looking for in a repost. So if you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to get with me. All right. Oh, and thank you so much for including your sources. You're the first student so far who's done that. So thank you. All right. Any questions, give me a holler. Thanks, Pedro.